Hi love, it's Dulcie and welcome to day 4 of your best year yet. And Happy New Year! I don't know what you've woken up to today. Maybe you've had a late night. Maybe you managed to fall asleep before midnight because you're an icon. Maybe you're starting today on a high, or maybe you're starting it with a headache, a strange sense of pressure, or that familiar New Year's Day fog where everything feels both possible and impossible at the same time. Wherever you are, however you're feeling, today we rest. And I want to start with a confession. For most of my adult life, I only allowed myself 2 modes. Be impressive or be horizontal. Hold on, that sounds a bit wrong. Anyway, stay with me. From Monday to Friday, I was that girl, the one that would push through, power up, hold everything together, and make excellence look casual. Then Friday night would hit and I would descend into a kind of Olympic-level bed rot that honestly should have earned me a medal. If collapsing into a duvet was a competitive sport, I would have been scouted. Back then, I didn't think of rest as something intentional or nourishing. It was simply what happened when I hit a wall. I thought I was being self-indulgent or lazy, but in reality, my body was forced into shutdown because I didn't yet understand this truth. Most of us aren't just physically tired, we're tired in ways sleep alone can't fix. I didn't have those words at the time, but when I discovered Dr. Saundra Dalton Smith's work on the 7 types of rest, I felt like someone had handed me a map of myself. Suddenly, it made sense why I could sleep for 9 hours and still wake up feeling like a tired little ghost. My problem wasn't sleep. It was that different parts of me were depleted in different ways. Physical tiredness, emotional tiredness, sensory tiredness, creative tiredness, social tiredness, mental tiredness, spiritual tiredness. 7 different kinds of depletion, none of which can be healed by simply lying down. And once I understood that, I started experimenting. Some days the thing I needed most was silence. Other days it was beauty. Sometimes it was stretching or breathing or sitting in a warm bath doing absolutely nothing. And sometimes it was simply saying, no, not today. I'm not perfect at it. I'm still on my journey to becoming a rest sensei. But I am much better now at noticing which part of me is worn thin and what actually restores me. So, on this first day of the year, a day that often comes with pressure to be energized, motivated, detoxing, or becoming a dramatically improved person by lunchtime, I want to invite you to pause. Not collapse, not mindlessly slip into a Netflix-induced coma, just have real, intentional rest. Do something that feeds a part of you that's been holding the most. If you're not sure what that might be, here's some ways to feel your way in. Ask yourself, what kind of tired am I today? Are you mentally tired from making decisions? Are you emotionally tired from holding in things you rarely say out loud? Are you physically tired because your body needs softness rather than output? Are you creatively tired because you've been pouring out more than you've taken in? Are you socially tired because you've been around a lot of people recently? Are you spiritually tired because you need meaning, not noise? Are your senses tired because the world has been a lot? Once you notice a tiredness, then you can meet it properly. So, for example, if you're mentally tired, give your brain a break from thinking. If you're emotionally tired, let yourself feel things without censorship. If you're socially tired, seek quiet and calm. If your senses are tired, dim the lights, put the volume down. If you're creatively tired, expose yourself to the beauty that exists all around us. If you're spiritually tired, reconnect with something bigger than you. And if you're all of the above, because honestly, same, choose the one that feels most pressing and start there. So like yesterday, today is not a workbook day, it's a you day. A real pause, a recalibration, a tiny reclamation of energy before we step into the last stretch of the challenge. We'll be back to the workbook tomorrow for day 5, where we shift gears again and start orienting towards the new year. But for now, give yourself whatever kind of rest you are craving the most. Happy New Year, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.